All right, Zach, are you good on audio? Is it echoing or are you good?
That's why I thought Splash was like doing some more stuff. I'm like, well, I may as well tell them my crack addict story while I'm in my car.
No. All right, so we'll start in 5, 4, 3, 2. What's up, everybody? It's your boy Sir Splash, and today I got a couple guests with me. My boy Santa, Skinny Santa, and Mephisto. If y'all want to say what's up.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up?
All right, so real quick, these two have YouTube channels. They're from my Discord as well. So Santa's been in a video with me before too. So go check their content out and subscribe for me. They do similar content to me. But anyway, today this basically stems from DanCo responding to one of my posts on a YouTube video. And that's the first sign of life we've gotten from DanCo. If you don't know, I put out a video about DanCo recently saying I think he's the worst versus battle debater because all he does is cut, copy, and paste his dialogue, never updates his information, and his information sucks. So he sucks. But so we're in the Discord talking as a bunch of us, and someone said, "Yo, you should literally like debunk every single video he's ever made." And I was like, that's a lot. And I was like, wait, maybe we can mess around and do something with that. So that being said, these stipulations for today. In fact, I'll let Santa go ahead and explain what this is going to be, the format and the rules and all that.
All right, so this is the format. After I told Splash how to make a list, we came up with this little plan. Me and my buddy Mephisto each have 10 stupid videos and things that he said. Splash will have 2 minutes per, so 20 minutes for each of us. Oh yeah, 15. Well, there will be a few long ones. There's about 2 triggering ones I have. Splash is going to need more than just 2 minutes. So for those, I'm going to save for the end. However, each of us will have 10 stupid things for him to go over. This is no prep time, and he has to do them off the top of his head, completely raw, completely no prep. And yeah, it's going to be turn-based, me, then Mephisto, and so forth until we're done.
Yeah, so we'll get between 20 to 30 videos done in hopefully an hour. Basically, we'll call it a debunk gauntlet. I haven't seen this done on YouTube before, so groundbreaking shit.
This is history.
Which one of you wants to go first?
All right, I'll go first. Yeah, let him go. Let him go.
Okay, so like the first video I got is Darkseid versus Deathseed Sentry. The reason he say Deathseed Sentry wins because he has infinite power, he has better generation, and Deathseed Sentry has been able to defeat. I mean, Superman has been able to defeat Darkseid before, so he believes Deathseed Sentry too. Which, when Darkseid, I'm assuming he's using composites. He doesn't specify which version of Darkseid he's using. So for all we know, he keeps saying true form.
Yeah, he uses feats from both. He'll use feats from true form and he'll use feats from his avatars. It's confusing.
All right, so
it is. It's confusing.
Darkseid. Yeah, Darkseid obviously claps. I guess you could start the timer, Santa. So Darkseid claps, no diff, especially if it's true form Darkseid. True form Darkseid literally has taken outerversal attacks before. Deathseed Sentry is not outerversal. He's nowhere close. We can mess around, give him, wank him multiversal. That's fine, whatever. Even though I'm pretty sure he was one of the ones to help lift the Celestial, and he didn't even do it on his own. So it's not like he's that fucking strong.
Yeah.
But Darkseid is going to hit him once with the Omega Sanction. Worst case, Sentry is teleported away. Darkseid, true form Darkseid is so powerful that he fell into the source which transcends multiple outerversal realms, and he poisoned it with his presence. So, like, this is not even close. This Darkseid, especially if he's using true form, which I'm assuming he is, because he's using what I'm pretty sure he thinks Darkseid Sentry is one of the strongest iterations of Sentry. But since we're using the strongest of both, which would strongest Darkseid. It's not even strongest Darkseid. I'm not even using strongest. I'm just using regular true form. He claps, no difficulty.
Go over one of his higher avatars in case he. I'll give you extra time in case he tries to pull a rat thing. Like, oh, I'm in an avatar.
Like Soulfire Darkseid.
Yeah.
Well, we've seen Darkseid fight. I believe it was Jimmy Olsen, and Jimmy Olsen was amped by the souls of the new gods, which makes you like, it's like new god power, but times 10. And Darkseid was swapping hands with him. So GG. All the new gods are platonic concepts, which makes them inherently baseline out of versal.
Well, bada bing, bada boom. All right,
Yeah.
That was about 1 minute.
Simple.
Simple, keep it simple, stupid is what I say. All right, so for my first one, I'm going to go off what he said. He did Superboy Prime versus Deathseed Sentry. Now, if what he said, yeah, exactly. If what he said in Mephisto's video is true, then that must mean he thinks Superboy Prime is infinite. But carrying on, he claims that Superboy Prime, due to him being a quote bigger threat, and he would win via incapacitation. He wouldn't be able to kill him; he would just incapacitate him.
Okay, so I do think Superboy Prime wins. He got that right. However, his scaling is obviously retarded.
Mm-hmm.
Superboy Prime, like some of his best feats. I know he tortured Mr. Mixie, but Mixie was like not nearly at full strength at the time. He was able to fight, the entire Justice League, multiple Supermen at one time. He wasn't killed by the Guardian blowing itself up. He just got stuck in the wall as some cheese. But I'm pretty sure there's also speculation he's coming back, which would be badass. But he's the only characters he kind of worried about were speedsters, but he was still easily able to keep up with them. And like Wally, I believe it was Wally, had to like absorb the entire Speed Force to contend with him. So that level of speed, there's absolutely nothing Sentry's going to be able to do. He'd get raffle stomped. This same Superboy Prime was like ripping the arms off of Lanterns. Ragdoll. He said Black Adam's punch tickled. He was fighting Martian Manhunter, who we know is OP as hell. And like Manhunter wasn't able to like put him down with mind hacks. So like hacks wise, you're not really doing shit to Superboy Prime. You can't BFR him. He'll punch his way back. He's literally punched his way back to wherever he was fighting. His punches are so damn strong, they literally retcon shit in the timeline. Yeah, Superboy Prime claps. So he got that right, but his reasoning is stupid, especially since we just did a Darkseid versus Deathseed Sentry. Darkseid should clap as well.
Yeah, he said death via incapacitation, which is kind of, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he said only incapacitate. And plus you can scam like Time Trapper, which is even worse. But all right, that was a minute 55. You're getting close.
Oh, shit. All
right, go, Mephisto.
Okay, this is kind of one of my favorite one to laugh at. Doctor Strange versus the Justice League. Doctor Strange wins if you give him like a few days of prep and his experience and have a better motivation. He would clap the whole entire Justice League.
All right. So I'm gonna let the Justice League stay home. I'll just use Martian Manhunter.
Save Manhunter because I got a thing for him. Use like Flash or something.
Okay, well, literally Manhunter could win on his own with his mind hacks. Yes. Flash blitzes, no diff. Flash is high, immeasurable for using Composite Justice League. You could put him at a relevant speed because he ran in the source. Wonder Woman has feminism on her side. So that's a clap. Superman is Superman. He's literally punched death in the face, like the concept of death. And he pulled a sword out of the fucking source at one point.
Yep.
So he's got some bullshit. Classic Doctor Strange is strong and all, but you would also have to include Dr. Fate, who you could argue is outer versal at his peak. Because he's saying Justice League, unless he's saying regular Justice League members, which is okay. Shazam would also blitz because he's as flash, nearly as fast as Flash. He's a little faster than Superman, actually. So, most of these characters are going to blitz him while he's busy doing whatever the hell he thinks will work. I guess he can Crimson Band a couple. Batman. Doctor Strange fucks up Batman. But
hold on now.
While he's doing that, hold on. This is not prep Batman.
Oh, okay, no prep.
Well, yeah, really it's not prep Batman. Obviously, Batman gets one-shotted.
You said feminism. Well, we have
no prep Batman and feminism.
Yeah, so I can literally make an argument for individuals winning this from the Justice League, but yeah, he's not fast enough to contend with all of them.
A minute 53. All right then. So here's what I've got for you. Let's go with Surfer. No, I just said wait for Manhunter. So Surfer versus Manhunter claims that the Surfer wins due to being, and I quote, more powerful. That's why. And more versatile. However, they are physically equal.
Huh?
Yeah, he says that. So Surfer is, quote, more powerful. I assume he means power cosmic or something. And he's more versatile. To be specific, he says atomic rewriting will do something, or molecule manipulation will help him, and that he is, and I quote, more versatile.
Okay, so Martian Manhunter claps. He's faster. He's kept up with Flash. Martian Manhunter at one point fought a Flash that was bloodlusted due to Joker mind hacking both of them with some weird, it was like a staff. They're both fighting. Bloodlusted Flash couldn't blitz him. Martian Manhunter has fought the Justice League multiple times and has won. He was holding back against the Justice League while they were trying to take him out because of stuff his brother did, and he's like, yo, chill. And he was holding them back. He's like, all right, I guess I'll just do y'all dirty then. Silver Surfer is going to absolutely get mind hacks. And if Silver Surfer tries to mess with like his molecules and stuff, Manhunter has this he can completely control his molecular structure, and at one point someone tried to like insert nanites into his brain. Once it got to everyone's brain, it could control them. And he's sitting there and he's like, yo, I was moving my brain around the whole time and it ended up in my right calf. So like fucking GG. I was like, what the fuck? So yeah, Manhunter molecularly will be just fine. And as soon as, if let's assume Surfer tries that shit, Surfer's going to get waxed by the mind hack. So the cosmic power doesn't matter in this. He's getting mind hacks. And then it's a GG from there.
But
so
fire.
Fire.
What the fire?
Here. Fire's not going to do shit. Manhunter's really countered fire. Fire was an early thing that was an issue. He can overcome it. When he overcomes it, like, it's a wrap for you. It's just going to piss him off. Plus, you would have to assume Surfer knows to use fire, and the likelihood of... So, when's the last time Silver Surfer's thrown some fucking fire? I literally don't remember.
Never. He's never done
Never,
yeah. He doesn't tote fire like that, so...
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Manhunter slaps.
All right. We keep stopping at like a minute 55 and junk. I'm just like waiting.
I'm not keeping time, so I'm getting lucky.
All right. I guess it's my turn. So the next battle is Thor versus Doomsday. The reason Thor wins because Doomsday has never been able to counter magic wielders before. Also, because of Thor being when he's pushed back to his limits, he goes all out and he doesn't hold back, and he will take the win on Doomsday because of that.
All right, so the issue for Thor here is by the time he's not holding back, he's dead. I love Thor way more as a character, but Doomsday, as we've seen multiple times, can contend with the Justice League. He's literally fought beings made of pure energy and just absorbed their energy, like adapted to it. He can incapacitate Superman. He's killed Superman before. He can take out Wonder Woman. He can keep up with Flash. Like I said, his adaptation is just absurd. Thor is strong. And like some iterations of Doomsday, Thor would be able to definitely hang with, maybe even beat a couple of them. But the point of the matter is, like, Doomsday's going to blitz. And he's just going to rip into Thor relentlessly. Like Hulk beats Thor a lot of times when they match up, although I'm not implying Thor goes all out on Hulk. But fighting an even worse version of Hulk is essentially what's happening here. And I just don't see Thor being able to get off anything in time that'll put down Doomsday, who's literally fought Darkseid. So
yeah, he got one shot by Immortal Hulk. Cap had to come in and save him.
Man, he hit him so hard he gave him a concussion.
Yeah, concussion. Yeah, he was out. What would you say against a bloodlusted Thor in case he tries to pull that?
He's still good. Doomsday doesn't give a shit about his bloodlust.
Drug happy.
Yeah, dude, what's he gonna do? Fucking shock him with lightning?
I shoot, man. Who knows?
He could BFR, I guess, but that's the
No,
only way
no,
Thor
he
wins.
couldn't. He'll come
That's
back.
why probably the only way I can see that fight turned out for Thor
Well,
to
he
win.
could send him to a different dimension. That's absolutely a
Yeah,
thing.
if he has
But
like the
you know what problem you have right there is first off,
blitz.
Thor's got to be thinking, yo, I don't want to send him somewhere where he's just gonna kill everyone there. Two, Thor has pride, and
That's what I was gonna
three,
say.
Thor bloodlust definitely isn't thinking of BFR. He's taking a kick in your ass. So he's gonna be playing Doomsday's game at that.
Yeah.
And he died.
All right. Next up, since we just talked about it, Hulk versus Godzilla. Claimed Godzilla wins because he can't die, and because of his regeneration, and he will eventually kill. This is a very specific scenario. He says that he will kill Hulk because eventually he will drag out Bruce Banner and win.
What?
It's a very specific and very unlikely scenario, but he says that like
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious. He says he can't kill Hulk can't kill Godzilla because he'll regenerate from everything he throws at him, but he will eventually somehow, I don't know how, he will eventually drag out Bruce Banner and he will kill him.
No, see, so what you got to argue here is that Hulk. It sounds like the argument he's making is Hulk and Godzilla will just drag out until eventually he pulls Banner out. But that's not how the Hulk works. If the Hulk is still in the fight and he's not able to kill you yet, he's just going to get stronger and stronger and stronger. And eventually Godzilla's going to be in a shit ton of trouble. Now, I've faced someone in a debate with Lobo versus Godzilla. I don't know how accurate his information on Godzilla was because he was trying to wank a lot of it.
It's 6 o'clock.
we go. Oh, not again. Alrighty then. Well, while you drag him back, I may as well tell you the
He's
next.
back.
He's back. Welcome back, Zach. Yeah, we're not getting cheese.
What's up, Zach?
Okay, so this one's gonna be good. You're gonna like this one. Thanos versus the Justice League. He claims only Flash is arguably faster than Silver Surfer, going off of the Surfer versus Manhunter thing, clearly, and is the only leaguer who is fast enough to actually affect Thanos, but Thanos is still too fast for him, and he's too intelligent for the League, and he would eventually.
That sounds like something a 30-year-old child would say.
Yeah, yeah, that's like one of those like movie people like only Flash is fast.
Flash is faster than Thanos, but Thanos is faster, so it's okay. Oh,
Yeah.
fuck out of here! All right,
Yeah,
so
exactly.
Flash, Superman, Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Shazam. At least all of them probably just blitz Thanos. Now, I'm not saying they one shot, but they can blitz him. Shazam's going to be just fine because, like I said, he's relative to Flash because he inherits his speed from literal God. He can use the Shazam bolt to at least stagger Thanos. We've got Superman coming in, being bitch boy Superman with his.
He's relative to the Flash. Yeah, he's relative to the Flash.
Batman's probably useless because he doesn't have prep time.
No, he gave Batman prep.
Oh, he gave Batman prep?
Yep, Batman. Yep, Batman's
Oh,
got prep.
Batman's gonna fuck his shit
Yeah,
up.
he said that he said that Thanos is too intelligent for Batman.
Yeah, dude, Batman's gonna use the fucking Justice League Buster armor or whatever and just run his shit.
Hellbat suit.
He's gonna get his platonic bullet and just fucking pop him.
Baby
GG,
Darkseid.
but
solos.
yeah, then
he
you
scaled
got
them.
Flash blitzes, Martian Manhunter mind hacks is like I said, Manhunter's reached out reversal level to mind hacks multiple times.
Feminism.
And he's wiped the mind of the entire Justice League before. He's bodied his entire race before. Martian Manhunter would beat Thanos on his own. Because Thanos' whole thing is a lot of times is like mind hack. And that's just, you don't mind hacks Martian Manhunter.
No, you don't.
So,
yeah, he scaled them on the Surfer and said like only Flash was faster than the Surfer. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's retarded.
Really?
Yep. Real talk.
Surfer's baseline immeasurable. These characters are higher measurable. So,
all right, go Mephisto.
Okay. Doomsday versus Groot. It's basically a draw because neither of them can die, and it'll just be a repeated session.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically a repeated session. Like Doomsday kills Groot, Groot regenerates. Groot kills Doomsday, Doomsday regenerates. Basically a draw.
Of course.
It is worse.
Doomsday would probably literally eat Groot.
Yeah, I'm about to say he'd eat him. Or fire breath.
Yeah, he would fuck Groot's shit up. Do you know what like his best feat for Groot he gave?
Isn't Groot like he's like planet if you like really
I mean,
like,
if you really want to wake his
like,
dick up.
so Groot when Groot first came into comic books, I believe his name was Alien X or from Planet X.
Yeah, he
and so he fought Hulk in that issue and rooted himself into the planet and was like, "Yo, can't fucking move me now, bitch." And he's like, Hulk's like, "Yeah, joke's on you. I can still fucking knock you out, bitch." And like, yeah, that's probably one of the stronger Groots. I mean, Groot has decent showings over the years, but
that was
nothing consistent.
Yeah,
he gets fucking blitzed out the ass. Oh my god.
Yes.
Fuck. Doomsday one shots. He probably just one shot.
Fire breath. We know
Doomsday
that he
does
has
have
fire
breath.
Yeah, he does. He had fire breath against Martian.
And then Groot like doesn't have that great of a healing factor. Yeah, sure, he regenerates from a lot, but it's not that fast. So he's definitely gonna lose the first encounter pretty handily. It's not like Doomsday comes out soft.
Plus, he could be like a kid or something.
Doomsday like one shots Groot into like a million pieces. It takes like Groot like a couple of days to regenerate.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, he's gonna run his. That's fucking terrible matchup. I don't know where he pulled that one from.
Trash.
I love Groot. It's unfortunate that he has to fight Doomsday.
Yeah,
because like a third grader against Mike Tyson. The fuck? You don't do that.
Dude, that guy, if he could like turn into a kid or something, if you like really knock him low, that'll hurt him.
It's like a dog versus a tree, like a bark, like a stick, man.
Like
A dog versus a stick.
Just dig. All right, here we go. Doomsday versus Juggernaut. He claims that Juggernaut is only the speed of sound, and Doomsday scales to speedsters, giving Doomsday the win.
Okay, so this is an interesting battle only from the question, would his adaptability allow him to bypass that shield? That's an interesting question. Maybe I'll look into that for a video one day. But
yeah,
in terms of speed, Juggernaut's combat speed is not fucking speed of sound. That's retarded. He regularly fights Hulk. He's beaten the shit out of the Hulk before. He's fought World War Hulk, and World War Hulk had to BFR him. He's like, yeah, I can't beat the guy. Doomsday's probably going to BFR him as well, or he will bypass Juggernaut shield if he's able to adapt to it. On top of the fact that Juggernaut can be knocked down, taken out somewhat if he's not moving. We've seen like even Cyclops has been able to knock him down. So Doomsday will blitz, not because he's fucking speed of sound, but he is going to blitz.
Yeah.
And he's eventually Doomsday will probably just throw him.
That's actually a good video.
That would be a good video.
Yeah, okay. That would be a good video. Thank you, DanCo, for fucking up so we can find a good video topic.
Yeah.
Someone write that shit down. That would be
Dude, bet. I'll get you.
Yeah.
I'm sending you.
Okay, my next one is Bay Ray Bill versus Lobo. You're gonna love this.
Oh boy.
The reason Bay Ray Bill wins because he survived entire planets blowing up. He survived entire planets blowing up. He has better durability than Lobo, and he has Stormbreaker. He automatically wins. Plus, he's strong.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that. This reminds me of the Android 18 versus Captain Marvel death battle. She can blow up entire city.
Got planetary durability.
She can survive. No, they said like she can survive cliff sides. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. So I'll try to see how quick I can go through Lobo's shit. So Lobo
2 minutes.
has bodied all the League members before and was just fine against them. He has more willpower in his pinky finger than one of the strongest Green Lanterns. He literally got drunk and bullied the shit out of Post-Crisis Superman. Post-Crisis Superman said he could not even fathom Lobo's movement. He's gonna blitz the fuck out of Beta Ray Bill. If Lobo decides he wants to bleed, because I'm assuming we're using the strongest versions of Lobo, I mean, in terms of like their.
Oh, he mentioned that. He still say he loses.
Yeah.
Lobo, if he bleeds, every drop of blood becomes another Lobo.
Yeah.
And he said that?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Okay, so first off, Lobo didn't need his shit, but he would still have it. Lobo's actually one of the smartest characters in DC. He was able to understand Darkseid's technology when first seeing it. When he was a little kid, he concocted a virus that completely eradicated his people. His evil presence killed his father when he was born. He killed Santa, who Darkseid can't even kill.
Yeah, he can't touch me.
Santa transcends the God sphere. He lives in Dream.
Yeah, you're right. I do.
Lobo has, fucked up Martian Manhunter and Superman. And these characters, like Martian Manhunter, contained a blast that was going to destroy the universe. And this Superman has fought galaxy-busting death machines. So yeah, planet busting's fucking fodder. Oh my god.
Yeah, you
10 times out of 10 Lobo claps.
Not even 9 out of 10.
Nah, it's 10 out of 10. Sorry, Beta.
Yeah, I think you can get him to endless tier because some of the endless, like Dream of the Endless, they live in Dream. You can get him to endless tier.
Dude, hold on. Fuck this guy. Listen, literally, Lobo has made a gun and blew up a planet.
Well then,
literally had a trash can as a gun and fucking blew up a planet.
That's 2 minutes.
Okay, sorry, but yeah, Lobo, 10 out of 10. His bike might fuck up Beta Ray Bill. Might fuck around and win with just his bike.
His bike. All right. Yeah. There we go. Surfer versus Sentry claims both are equal in physicality, but Surfer wins via molecule manipulation.
I guess you
Let me,
forgot about
let me guys real quick.
I don't want to hit a
So Sentry was a guy named Molecule Man.
Uh-huh.
And, I don't know if y'all are aware of this, but Molecule Man's power is
Are you sure?
and he completely erased Sentry.
Really?
And the bastard came back. So yeah,
Oh.
Sentry molecular manipulation. What the fuck are you doing? I'm pretty sure his power is literally based on molecular manipulation.
Yeah, molecule man, yeah.
No, and Sentry, like he manipulates his molecules.
That's amazing.
And wait, he fucking clapped Molecule Man and molecular manipulation.
Yeah.
What the fuck is?
If you really want, well, that molecule man was like depressed or something because by that you can get him to like life bring your Galactus.
Dude, Molecule Man had one job.
He did
Molecular manipulation.
He did.
I mean, like, if you were to take like post retcon and without the Secret Wars, you'd like say is like high multiversal.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
that's like a low bar. Like if you don't put Secret Wars in,
he's like completely ignoring Sentry's neg molecular manipulation. Sentry's gone so fast that he literally knocked out Thor with his velocity. Thor keeps up with Silver Surfer on the regular. So, yeah, Sentry wins 6 to 7 times out of 10. Surfer wouldn't win any matchup with molecular manipulation. He'd probably win with like a surprise energy blast, putting all his back into it. But, yeah.
You would say they are not equal in terms of physicality?
No.
Okay. Right.
I've never seen Silver Surfer rip apart Ares like a piece of paper.
That is true. All right.
And you know Galactus?
Yes.
Fucking Sentry's fought him before. You know who works for Galactus?
Who?
Silver Surfer.
Oh my gosh. All right. Wow.
Yeah, so he beat up Surfer's daddy. So yeah.
All right.
Oh, man.
Right.
Okay. Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet versus the Specter. So the reason Thanos wins, I'm just gonna sum it up.
Wait, you said Thanos wins?
Yeah, basically Thanos.
Fuck off. Go ahead. Keep going.
So basically, with all the Infinity Stones assembled, he would basically neg Specter. Basically.
Okay, first off, get this out of the way. Unbound Specter is outerversal.
Easily.
There's no denying that. Secondly, the Infinity fucking Gauntlet cannot work outside of its home universe.
Splash. I gotta object. I'm from DanCo.
Hold on. That's happened on multiple occasions. And the fact that he pulls feats from different eras means that should apply. Now, if you want to we're taking that out of the equation so we can have this. Still have to deal with the fact that Unbound Specter is above even baseline outer.
I'm from DanCo organization. Clearly, he's the only solar system level. He got mind hacked by Martian Manhunter. Why is he outerversal? Splash.
Oh, sure. So Martian Manhunter has mind hacks Vishnu, who's from the God Sphere. He's mind hacks Libra. And Libra was afraid to fight him. Libra was the embodiment of the anti-life equation. Grant Morrison said the anti-life equation is the yin to the yang of the source itself, which transcends multiple outerversal realms. We have seen Martian Manhunter, like I said before, mind hacks his entire race when just one of them can mind hack Superman. He's mind hacked Spectre multiple times. He has mind hacked. He's actually repaired the mind of a new god before. Literally stitched it back together, his entire psyche, and he had no trouble doing that.
Yep.
He's gotten into the mind of Metron just fine. Darkseid couldn't even do it. Darkseid's like, hey fam, we need you to do this. And then he has trying to think of just another fucking outerversal feat for Martian Manhunter.
No. Why is Specter outerversal?
Are you serious? Or are you being a DanCo?
No,
you're being a DanCo.
DanCo.org.
Okay, so at the very least, we have to say Unbound Specter resides in heaven, which is an outerversal realm. So he's inherently outerversal because he exists on the same plane as characters that are platonic concepts. We know Unbound Specter is fucking depowered Mixie, who's going to destroy all the multiverses at one point.
Flicked him away.
Yeah, he's literally the wrath of God. So
yeah, he's like Specter's or Presence's guard dog. Even Constantine won't mess with him.
Yeah, Unbound Specter's a motherfucker.
Even
I guess he must have read the Batman kicking Specter.
Yeah,
and was like, you know what, Specter sucks.
Oh my god!
Another example of why Batman will solo your verse. All right, so we have Deathstroke versus Captain America. Claims Deathstroke via better combative capabilities. He's just a better fighter. He pulled out the Captain America is only a boxer thing.
Nah, fuck off. Okay, so I think Deathstroke wins. However, Deathstroke's not like a superior combatant to Captain America. Captain America has mastered every martial art. He's relative to even the likes of an Iron Fist. Cap has the vibranium shield, which is probably a little better than anything Deathstroke's got. However, that icon suit's bullshit.
Well, if you bring up if you pull up Godslayer Deathstroke, he's got like a sword that like kills gods.
Yeah, we're not pulling that up. That's fucked. But
yeah.
Cap, he actually thinks faster than Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Deathstroke can use 90% of his brain. Cap can use 100%. However, Deathstroke's the world-class bounty hunter.
Mm-hmm.
And it's beating the league. I'd give it to Deathstroke. However, it's not because he's a superior fighter. It's because he's like a little bit physically superior. He has way more gear. And it's the gear that makes the difference in this one. Because like that same suit has taken punches from Superman.
Big facts. All right.
Okay, my turn, right? So
yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. The next one is a bit retarded and it contradicts his previous video on this. It's Darkseid versus Odin. And he says Odin wins because for one, the Odin force is superior to the Omega effect. Odin has lost the event. Darkseid has lost the Justice League. So
I've heard this before. Yeah, I've heard it. So I've already explained Darkseid's outerversal. Best we can do for Odin is get him to multiversal. He's gonna Omega sanction the fuck out of Odin. The problem with Odin is we've seen him go toe to toe with Galactus, and like they stalemated, but Galactus woke up first. And that was like really stressful for Odin. Odin, like you could argue against like some of Darkseid's like mid-level, higher end avatars, is gonna get tired out, have to take his famous nap, and then he gets fucked by Darkseid.
Yeah.
Darkseid, like I said, he's a platonic concept. He's outerversal. He's not going to have any issue with Odin, who, consistency-wise, we'll say universal plus, but nah.
If you
Can't
really
give any
want to be
arguments
nice,
helping.
you can get him to this is you have to be really nice. But you say with a bunch of prep, he was able to take hits from nameless Celestials, so maybe he could get one of them.
Oh, they ran train on his bitch ass, though, regardless.
Yeah.
They ended up fucking him. So
that's
and that was with thousands of years of prep in his destroyer.
Even if you want to give him the multiversal, it still wouldn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's irrelevant.
The nicest of the nice, you get into a nameless Celeste is. You say Hawkeye was able to take out a Celestial and he scales the bow. Anyway.
Hawkeye didn't get it. Yeah, that's another conversation for a different day. But yeah.
All right. Gore the God Butcher versus claims Gore because he claims that Gore wins because he is too strong, and Gore beat Galactus, but Thanos could not.
Damn,
okay,
I can debunk that.
Wait, he said Gore beat Galactus?
Yeah, he said Gore the God Butcher. His
No, Gore. I'm pretty sure it was Gore's sword.
Yeah, it was his Necro Sword was able to beat him, and because Gore has that Necro Sword, he scales like beyond Galactus, and that Thanos could not beat him. So,
what would happen
there
is
you
the sword
go.
says, "I like that guy more. I'm gonna go bind with him." That's fucking win. That's terrible. Oh no, but yeah, right against like some iterations of Thanos. You said Thanos, right? What Thanos did he use?
Random Thanos. Who knows?
I like what you said is that it's classic Thanos. So Thanos fought Galactus and got clapped. Assuming he's using that Thanos.
Well,
His ass, but then Galactus was after that.
Thanos beat Thanos.
Yeah, but like, when you look at Gore, I mean, yeah, he beat regular Thor, but he didn't necessarily fight for.
Yeah.
He wasn't looking forward to the. No. I mean, it's a close fight, but the sword would leave in Thanos.
Yes, it would.
So that argument is complete shit. That's completely misrepresenting the Galactus situation.
Like, if we were to take the Thanos from Infinity finale, he would decimate Gore. But if it's like Thanos, yeah, that'll be a good fight. But nah.
But it's like, if you use like old King Thanos, it's a fissuration. All right.
Okay. Supergirl versus Cheetah.
Oh god.
Cheetah wins because she was able to contend with Wonder Woman and be a better. Hold on. Okay, Cheetah is a better fighter. She's able to contend with Wonder Woman, so she would slap some best skills.
Splash, my car can't handle SJWs.
My classic line, I've said this multiple times, is Darkseid at one point literally said, "This bitch hits harder than Superman." Fucking Supergirl. Actually, it's very possible she does one-shot Cheetah. Because I remember in one story, Cheetah like kept up with Superman and she like beat Wonder Woman, and then Martian Manhunter pulled up and was like, "Get the fuck out of my face," and one-shot her. And like Supergirl has that kind of strength. She's pretty consistently a little bit stronger than Superman because of her origin. She's definitely faster than Cheetah. I would say she's faster than Cheetah. Cheetah's gonna cut her once maybe, and that's just gonna piss Supergirl the fuck off. And then Supergirl's gonna let loose. We've seen Supergirl, like Superman got captured, and Supergirl had to fight Cyborg Superman, beat the living shit out of Henshaw. It was bad, or Crenshaw. I forgot which one it is.
Yeah, Cyborg Superman.
Yeah, I forgot his last name. I don't know if it's Crenshaw or Henshaw, but I'm pretty sure it's Crenshaw. But she beat the fuck out of him. Brainiac's like, damn. Like, dude, when she freaks out, everyone present's like, damn. So yeah Supergirl's gonna clap Cheetah. Fighting's irrelevant when it takes one shot.
Yeah. Alrighty then. So this is where you get 2 minutes because this stuff is triggering. I'm gonna start with Luke Skywalker and Vader versus Obi-Wan and Anakin. This is gonna, everyone hold on to your seats. I'm gonna buckle my seatbelt because this is, just get ready. So first things first, he claims that Luke Skywalker is the weak link in this fight. Right? He claims that, oh yeah, this is only movie stuff.
Yep.
Claims that Kenobi and Skywalker are better fighters than either of them. Claims that Kenobi and Skywalker are superior and the Force than Luke due to experience. And claims that this is basically a 2 versus 1 because Luke is like fodder and Vader's better. And they claim that Anakin and Kenobi would swarm Vader.
I want to tell y'all a crazy story. There's this movie called Return of the Jedi.
Oh, okay.
You know who beat Vader?
Who beat Vader?
Luke.
Holy crap, you're kidding.
Yeah,
What?
Give me one.
All right. Yo, Mephisto, this is some story, man. Bro, this is kidding, man. Luke is the weak link. Oh my gosh. I didn't know that. Because, obviously Luke is still just some idiot town, right? From a desert planet, obviously.
It's like it's kind of like what Snoke said to Kylo Ren. Like, you getting beat by someone who can barely hold a lightsaber.
Yeah! Exactly. You're getting squared up on some random whammon who has no lightsaber. Yeah, this is what we got. He's obviously not experienced. He's had absolutely no formal training in the Force ever, right? Obviously.
It's not like he didn't get trained by the greatest Jedi that probably ever lived. But
Who was that?
anyway, little green munchkin.
Oh yeah, you mean that rodent? Yeah, that thing. Oh man, he said he's the weak link, and that Vader is bad. Like, because obviously Vader is like just unfathomable. Like, this is a super close fight. Because Anakin and Darth Vader are exactly the same, right? Obviously, can we agree on that?
Like, if
the same as Vader, right? And Kenobi crippled Anakin. He would cripple Vader.
wow,
Uh-huh.
wow, that sums it up. Yeah,
That's it, dude. We've cracked the case. We don't need spies for that. Oh, and obviously Luke just gets like, I don't know, thrown off a cliff or something. Like, he's not
probably
really
get his leg cut off. The high ground.
Yeah, it's the high ground.
The son repeats the father.
Uh-huh. Yep. It's really not even a fair fight for Luke. I'm pretty sure he's just there for fanboyism.
I call that poetic justice.
Yeah, poetic justice. Because didn't he like blow up the Death Star or something? I think he did stuff like that. He like spent like billions upon billions of dollars down the drain. Yeah, that's probably justice. So thank you.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
All right. So funny story. I'll drop this for the video. I was in my car, right, and I forgot to tell my dad I was in the car.
Oh,
and,
okay.
So it's dark here. It's raining hard as shit. I think he like saw me, but he didn't know it was me, and I think he thought it was someone breaking into the car because my neighbor's car got broken into like a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh God!
I think he was running inside to get the piece to come pop me. I was like, ah, shit. We're gonna handle this. So yeah, that's funny. But back to Luke.
Yeah, don't
Vader
worry.
thing. So Luke was too fast for Vader and ended up overwhelming him. And he was a natural duelist. In fact, Vader compared him to Kenobi as a duelist. I was like, damn, like he truly is like a reflection of Kenobi's teachings. Yoda even deemed him worthy to go fight Vader after training with Yoda, just because the movies from back then don't look as aesthetically pleasing. They're still relevant in terms of like read the novels supporting them. You'll see Luke is just as fast.
Mephisto, this like throws all that stuff we said out of the water. He even mentioned that munchkin you brought up.
Yoda.
Yeah. So Vader is a little better, well-rounded fighter in my opinion than Anakin. Anakin's faster, but Vader, after his injuries, resorted to learning multiple styles, including Makashi, which Dooku used. He's very balanced, very well balanced. He uses alter environment a lot to throw stuff around. And he's a hard counter to Obi-Wan, who doesn't have the best of force walls. It's decent, but Vader can get past it. Luke matching up with Anakin is interesting. However, I think unless you use Nightfall Vader Anakin, which I don't think is really fair because it was not of long of an iteration, those two are going to go on for a while with both of them channeling their anger. Vader's eventually probably going to beat Obi-Wan just because of his command of the Force is a little better, as well as the way he fights is kind of rough for Kenobi, because if you remember in, like, let's say Revenge of the Sith,
Mhm.
Dooku got past his force walls, surprised him, because Sharisu as a fighting style is complete mastery of the defense of the blade. So you're worried about the blade, pretty much your sole worry. That's why he was fit to fight Grievous, who's a non-force user.
Right.
So this is an issue for him in terms of anticipating force attacks from those that are both adept with the attack as well as are powerful, like Dooku, and they can pull it out at any moment. So that's what's going to happen with Vader. Vader's going to be throwing shit at him, knock him off balance, probably kill him. Then it's going to turn into a 2v1 against Anakin, in which Anakin does okay because he'll be raging, but he's going to go down too. So Luke and Vader would win.
But Splash, me and Mephisto were literally talking about this, right? Anakin directly scales to Vader, right? Obviously, right? And Kenobi crippled Anakin because he has the high ground, right? So he would obviously win.
Well, if Kenobi has the high ground, he stomps all three at the same time.
High ground.
Kenobi, if Kenobi gets the high ground, he would probably challenge all three to a fight at the same time. But no, but Vader is a better duelist because he literally, after losing to Kenobi, was like, I need to counter that L I took. Like, I need to be ready for that. I need to perfect my style. Ended up, reaching his full potential he could as Vader. He didn't have as much raw potential as Anakin, but he eventually reached a level that was good enough to contend with he's above Anakin. He's just more well-rounded. Yeah. So no, Luke's not the weak link either, because Luke's definitely not getting blitzed by Anakin, because Luke was able to blitz Vader, and Vader was like, I can't even process what this kid's doing. Like, it's ridiculous how much stronger he got. And in fact, Luke blitzed Boba before Boba could even get the draw, and Boba was able to fight Vader. So. And 13-year-old Boba fought Kenobi and pretty much stalemated him.
He did. But
in Revenge of the Sith. So
what about the Force though? Like, because Luke's just a farm boy, and like Anakin and Obi-Wan have more experience, right? DanCo Incorporated keeps calling me. They say I'm going to be fired if I don't get you.
Okay, so all right, show me Kenobi using the Force like that, where he like just throws people around. And besides, Luke completely channeled the dark side to overwhelm Vader. But he did it in a perfected way, unlike Anakin, who was using his anger against Kenobi in his fight on Mustafar, but his judgment was clouded because of his anger. Luke was, even as a farm boy, not allowed to practice the Force, because he literally was not allowed to practice the Force until he met Kenobi. Was able to do all the stuff like younglings and Padawans do with the Force in terms of, using Force sense to deflect lasers, all that shit. He's already dealt with BS Force abilities from Vader and Empire Strikes Back. So he's very familiar with strong Force users. Withstood for a long ass time the lightning from the Emperor. And matter of fact, in the novel, Luke, this isn't known, but Luke blocked the lightning at first with Tuta Menace.
Okay, yeah.
So he was absorbing.
That's what I was going to say, yeah.
Yeah, and then he got overwhelmed by it. I mean, to each his own. Like, Sidious is overwhelmed.
Well, I was really holding out. That was more like, father.
No, he did, and at first was naturally absorbing it.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
that's what I was going to bring up. Yeah, 2 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, just the fact that he could do that when, like, even Yoda, when he first got hit by it, got blown back. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's that's not an anti-feat at all.
And he doesn't even have to worry about that kind of abilities coming from Kenobi and Skywalker.
No. All right, Mephisto, go. Because we.
Okay, Franklin Richards versus Cosmic Armored Superman.
Holy crap!
Look,
Wait,
okay.
what's this fight?
So, it's Franklin Richards versus Cosmic Armor, right?
Oh boy. Okay.
Cosmic Armor wins, but he said it'll be a close fight.
Jesus
No,
Christ.
Cosmic Armor one shots.
No diff.
There's literally nothing Franklin Richards can do to Cosmic Armor Superman. Cosmic Armor Superman, let me tell you how far into Outerversal it is for the basic viewers. Was created by the Monitors. The Monitor Sphere transcends Limbo. Limbo sees the rest of DC under it, including the likes of Godsphere, who we've talked about being Outerversal. They see the rest of that as fiction. That's how far it transcends. This Cosmic Armor Superman is Monitor Sphere level. In fact, he can see the readers reading him, not like Deadpool. He literally can hear the readers breathing, tries to grab them. He sees like everything going on in existence, hears it all. He has a relevant speed. Literally is not bound by the concepts of speed, and his power is to be stronger than whoever he's fighting. And this includes any multiversal, hyperversal being you could possibly throw at him.
Outerversal.
No, I'm saying like,
yeah.
When you talk about Franklin Richards, you'll get him. You can get him like multiversal, I guess, if you want hyperversal.
Yeah.
Really, really high ball.
Really
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, his power is to be stronger than that character, and he just blitzes. So no, Superman wins 11 times out of 10.
Dude, I'll do one better. Mandrak able to subdue and defeat the Great Evil Beast, who matches the presence. And then Mandrak got even stronger because he purposely let himself die. So when he got resurrected, he was even stronger. And then he fought Cosmic Armor. Remember, that was the same Great Evil Beast who matches presence. And he fought Cosmic Armor, got even stronger as the fight progressed, and finally he just tossed him over the overboard. And then he came back from that.
I'm pretty sure Cosmic Armor actually erased him. But
he threw him into the overvoid, and then Mandrak was able to come back from that.
I mean, it's cool. That's multiversal still, like the DanCo.
No, obviously, yeah. Like I literally say, like Gwenpool would be just smacked by him. His plot is so high.
Let's go. Hold on. Let's go by basic DanCo scaling. We'll step into his shoes.
Okay.
Okay. He thinks presence, the one above all, equal.
Oh my.
Right. Power, pretty much equal. No, let's just go with that. We can go with that.
Okay,
so
we'll
equal
go with that.
in power.
All right.
Great Evil Beast, pretty much equal, and would stalemate the presence, which, I mean, it's logical. It's literally stated.
Yeah. So they're perfectly equal.
Cosmic Armor was beating a guy that beat the Great Evil Beast.
Yes. Yeah, that's true. I'll send you the scan, by the way.
So he even scales above the one above all from Marvel, even going by DanCo's scaling, just logically. So it's not a good fight with Franklin Richards unless he is implying Franklin Richards is Toa level.
Oh, shoot.
So,
all right. Wrap this
Obviously,
up
I don't agree with anything I say.
No.
I just said because he's way higher than that. But we use DanCo reasoning.
Yeah, we hear it.
DanCo debunks DanCo.
Yeah.
Like, just going off of his scaling, I think I just got a little bit dumber.
Yeah.
Dude, I told you, I got pneumonia from watching all this, man. I got some issues.
Dude, how many of these do we have left? How many have we gotten through?
One more. I got one more for you. This is the last one.
Right.
I have one more myself.
You got one more as well. Here we go. So, top 10 Sith.
Wait, hold on. Before we touch that gold mine, Mephisto, what's yours?
All right, go.
Of course. It's Franklin Richards versus Dr. Manhattan.
God.
Okay, I'll do that one because the other one's going to make me way more mad.
Oh, yeah. It's going to make you so mad.
Fill me in on Franklin Richards versus Manhattan.
Franklin Richards wins because he has superior power over Dr. Manhattan. There's nothing that Dr. Manhattan can do on the same level as Franklin Richards.
Which Dr. Manhattan is he using?
Who knows, man?
I'm assuming he's using Rebirth.
We know. No, he
God,
never specified.
Okay, so
he took feats from Rebirth.
Okay, so if we're using Rebirth, Dr. Manhattan claps. So if we're using Dr. Manhattan from Watchmen, Manhattan loses. He just didn't demonstrate that much in the Watchmen series. He was a god to them, but they're human. However, if it's Rebirth, this is the same guy that Reverse Flash, who would literally blitz Franklin Richards,
Facts.
and would use that grandfather ability he has to just like age him out of existence. Because we know Franklin ages, because there's literally the story with older Franklin coming to talk to the kid Franklin. So obviously he ages. But anyways, he Reverse Flash saw Dr. Manhattan for like a second, came back like completely fried and said, "I saw God." So like he depowered the White Lantern, which is like the Jesus of the Lantern Corps, and like one shot too. It wasn't even anything, like snap of his fingers. So yeah, Rebirth Dr. Manhattan definitely wins. In fact, I'm pretty sure, didn't they say Dr. Manhattan from like, I haven't fully kept up with Rebirth that much, but hasn't Dr. Manhattan, like, wasn't he the reason for the retcons?
Yeah, it's basically explaining for like everything happened, like Wally West coming back, rewriting like the source wall happening. That's his doing.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah.
That's Dr. Manhattan wins 12 times out of 10.
That guy. All right, let's get into this gold mine. You're gonna be so mad. I got so mad. Yeah, here we go. Right. So at number 10, top 10, 10 being the smallest, 1 being the highest, obviously. We have number 10 is Darth Maul. Number 9 is Darth Vader. Number 8 is Frieden Nad.
Keep going though.
Okay. Number 7 is Darth Bane. Guess who we put after Bane? Ahead of Bane. Darth Plagueis. And
okay, keep going.
Just above Plagueis is Darth Revan. Just above Darth Revan at number, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I guess this will be number 3 is Marco Ragnos.
No.
No. All right. Number 3 is Exar Kun.
No. Keep going.
No. And number 2 is Sidious, and number 1 is Vitiate. Those two.
No. Okay. So.
No.
Vitiate to contend with Sidious, especially because we have to look at EU stuff because he mentioned Revan.
Yes.
And Vitiate, we need countless amps just to reach Sidious level. However, it's not going to matter. Sidious just raw power overpowers him.
Yes.
Sidious literally at one point like brings people back to life just to kill them again. That's how bad he trolls. He has the Force Storm rip over galaxies and stuff. And it states the Force Storm is an ability in which you control space-time completely. So he's going to shit stomp Vitiate. Vitiate was a cooler character, but Sidious also inherently knows everything that Vitiate's going to throw at him because he's read all of Vitiate's shit. Darth Revan is not redeemed Revan. Darth Revan's pretty strong, but redeemed Revan is a lot stronger and contended with Vitiate. He is up there with Vader. The issue with Plagueis and characters like that is they're stated. It's just statements, not feats.
Yes.
It's where me and the community often go at it. Stated to be everyone that came after Bane is supposed to be stronger than Bane because they're from the line of the Baneites. I disagree with that.
I very much disagree.
I'm fine with you putting Darth Bane over Vader, although it's a very tough matchup.
Facts.
But Bane knew a lot of force abilities. It was very strong in his own right. Freedom Nad doesn't have that many feats, so I don't know why the hell he's there.
He was just really smart.
Marco Ragnos, belief they fully resurrected him in the EU. A cult did, and like Jaden Core fought him, who's not even Kyle Katarn level. So, I might be wrong about him fully getting resurrected, but no, Marco Ragnos should not be on there. Marco Ragnos is essentially only famous because he's original, like one of the originals, as well as he's famous for being the guy that signed Vitiate to the team.
Yeah. What about Maul?
He just hold up, he didn't have Titus on there?
He didn't have Crate on there.
He didn't have Crate or Titus?
He did not have Crate or Titus. That's what tripped me. I'm like, there's no Crate.
What about Darth Nihilus? Why wasn't he up there?
There was Nihilus. Yeah.
Oh my god. Where's Dooku?
Wow.
Oh my god. See,
Dooku.
fucking
Yeah.
DanCo, dude. All right, so Maul. I don't have Maul above Dooku. They can be relative, but I don't have them above Dooku.
Same.
I think
Same.
Dooku would be Plagueis. There's a lot of people that ride hard for Plagueis because Sidious is master. Sidious had a healthy fear of him, but
all he really has is midichlorian, and we don't know if he could use battle or not.
I mean, but Plagueis also got his ass kicked by some assassins and like had to get a jaw replacement because of it.
Yeah, wasn't it like they thought that he had explosives or something because he was hitting them so hard though? It's still fodder.
Yeah, sweet. They still took his jaw off. You want to sit there and try and tell me a bunch of assassins are gonna pull up on Sidious and have any luck, or Maul for that measure, or Darth Vader, who literally like faced down like thousands of people. They're like, "We have you surrounded." He said, "Oh, I'm surrounded by his fear and dead men."
Dead men. Yeah, I love that.
Hell yeah.
Plagueis should not be on there. Marco Ragnar shouldn't be on there.
I'd probably put Starkiller above Maul. It's a good fight, but I'd probably put Starkiller above him. Kaitis should definitely be top 5. Exar Kun's overrated. There's a lot of diehards for Exar Kun, but he would have to. Here's his issue, right? He would have to use EU Exar Kun to qualify Exar Kun. And if he does that, he has to bring in Kaitis. He has to bring in Crate. Yeah. Nyax.
He did use EU Exar Kun. He brought up how he came back from the dead and messed with Luke and his temple.
Okay, Kaitis is top 5 easily. This Kaitis contended with a Luke that far surpassed the Luke that fought Dark Empire Sidious.
Yep.
He wasn't as strong as Luke, but he still survived fighting. Crate was able to help fight Abeloth, the strongest iteration of Abeloth. Kind of got his ass kicked, but he was still there.
He was
able to use Force Drain on them. Then Lord Nyax, who was in Luke's time, was stated to have the power, like he was touching a star, and he was like, I could just crack this, reform another star, and break that one too, just touching it. Oh my God, he missed so many. I mean, I'm not that big of a Darth. I'm not that big of a
Sith
Darth Nihilus guy. I don't think Nihilus is that good because if you neg his hack, it's a GG. He sucks at everything else. However,
I'd at least put him above Maul. I mean,
he probably beats Maul.
His Force Drain is pretty OP. He's
a literal. I'd put him above like Dooku.
Well, see, here's the issue. Characters like even Clone Wars Anakin could beat Nihilus because they had resistance to that drain.
That's a video. Hey.
But anyways, I'd still put him over fucking Freedom Nad. But
absolutely.
Yeah, Freedom Nad's not really
smart. Yeah, he was just really smart.
Yeah, he's a book guy.
Dooku.
You got to put Dooku on there.
Yeah,
especially if Dooku's above Maul. I don't know. It's
relative. I don't know.
Relativity, but it's specifically stated Dooku would win because he just knows more. He has more versatility.
Marco Ragnos, should he be on there?
No, Dooku probably beat the shit out of Marco Ragnos too. Marco Ragnos was literally not known for being strong. He was just known for being like a mastermind, for being an originator.
Again, book smart.
That's it. He's not a Bane. In which Bane had power and was an originator. Ragnos is just an originator, and he's the guy that recruited Vitiate. So
he's like Loki.
That's what he's famous for. He's famous for basically being a sports agent. It's like saying Michael Jordan's sports agent is as good as him at basketball. You don't say that.
I would take out Frida Nad, Plagueis, and Ragnos. I'd throw in Dooku, Nihilus, Crate, and I'd probably have to throw someone else for
Lord Nyax has got to be in there. Darth Malik Starforge was pretty broken.
I don't know.
He came. I mean, he just life drains people and comes back and keeps fighting. And controlled like the Infinite Armada. He was very strong. He was contending with. I mean, Revan at that point needed help from another person present to beat Malik. Like he had to drain another person to sustain himself to beat Malik.
I don't know.
Yeah, Malik was Malik. Oh, by the way, that Malik was stated to be above Exar Kun.
Wouldn't we have to throw a Malagus though? No. I think Malik was better than Malagus. Malgus, Darth Malgus, the guy who
Oh
sacked.
yeah. Malgus. Malgus would be top 10. I'd say
You
Malgus
would?
beats
You
Maul.
would? Why's that?
Yeah.
Oh
My
yeah,
buddy
he would be.
Eli
Oh, he would
scaled
stomp
Malgus.
Maul. Oh, absolutely, he would stomp Maul.
Yeah, so like my buddy scaled Malgus recently. He's a hard character to scale because
He is.
kind of obscure in a way.
Dropped the
But
mountain on him.
his lightning is ridiculous. Like he blitz like the hero of Typhon.
Mhm.
So he's very strong. Darth Arcan is an interesting character that you could probably consider. Like I said, I'd probably put Starkiller above Maul. Maul's a great character, but he's not top 10.
No, he's not.
He simply lacks the versatility.
Yeah. I don't know about Dooku, because now that we've brought up people like Malgus, it's like, I don't know.
Dude, but I mean, if you think about it, like the thing with Plagueis also was he was during a time in which he didn't have to fight much. He's political diplomat, move under the shadows to prepare the Sith to take over. He was like the mob boss. And like Sidious, I know people use this quote all the time for Plagueis. Sidious said he wasn't sure if he could beat, or the author said he wasn't sure if Sidious would have beat Plagueis with a lightsaber.
I was like young, yeah.
The issue with that was he didn't say he would lose. He said he would probably find a way to undermine Sidious. So like he would trick him. He wasn't more skilled.
Oh, I see. So, there's two issues with that. Number one, that's young Sidious. That's really young Sidious. And number two, like you're living in the Clone Wars era where all they had was just really good swordsmen.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Plagueis wasn't even fighting back then.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, that's not really much of an achievement. And again, the assassin thing kind of negs.
Yeah,
like his one feat, he like fought a clone, and he fought some assassins. Like those are his two best feats.
Yeah, so the only ones he got right were Vader, Bane, Sidious, Vitiate.
Revan.
You could Revan, yeah.
Exar Kun.
Maybe Exar Kun.
Oh come on!
I'm not the biggest Exar Kun.
Oh come on! He beat Oppo Rancisis. He invented the double blade, and he came back and messed with Luke. EU Luke.
Yeah, but Luke was also highly vulnerable at the time.
Also, Sith sorcery. You got to remember that. I could put I could make an argument for Zana, Darth Zana, and her mind hacks.
Yeah, you could also put Vader pre-suit on there. Anakin.
But like, if we're putting Bane on there, we have to put Zana because
I disagree with that. But
why that?
Zana wasn't trash, but it's just she stated she needed tons of prep time to beat Bane. Still barely beat him, and she even said she wasn't above him. It was like underhanded stuff she had to pull.
Yeah, it's the sorcery that's why I'd put her on. Because of sorcery. That's it.
Yeah, a lot of characters neg it though, but
true.
Yeah, so he got maybe 4 or 5 right, but
no,
on a list of top 10, that's awful.
It's awful. Vader shouldn't be that critiques. Vader shouldn't be that low. Cities shouldn't be before Vitiate. Exar Kun's too high on the list.
Oh, by the way, for anyone doubting who think I went Kaitis, it's literally state in like Legacy of the Jedi Invincible or something like that. Mm-hmm. One of those books that Kaitis had already surpassed Vader in every way, even in raw power. So
yeah, and you have to put Cray on there.
And this is coming from characters like Luke, who experienced the full power of Vader. Yeah. And they said, he had surpassed him. Way more hacks, everything.
Power. You have to put Crate on there because of his Abeloth feat. I mean, getting knocked around or not, he was still there and he helped.
I mean, Crate came up during the Skywalker era, so I mean,
yeah, he did work.
So yeah, Crate's very powerful. Crate's definitely not far. He's definitely top 10. I agree with that.
Would you say Revan beats Exar Kun?
Huh?
Would you say Revan beats Exar Kun in terms of the list?
Yeah, Revan claps.
Yeah, so yeah, Revan should not be before Exar Kun. I agree.
Wait, you mean he should be above Exar Kun?
Yeah, he should be. He should be above Exar Kun on the list.
Also, that Exarchon needed hundreds of years to even reach that level. So
True. Yeah, prep time was
just for people to keep
Mhm.
that in perspective, literally had hundreds of years of prep.
Shoot,
So,
now I don't know if I
and he
can
didn't
put
kill
Thanos.
Oppo Rancisis, by the way.
Oh yeah,
he
he
did
like
not
became
beat
a
Oppo.
yeah,
Sora
yeah,
Bulk killed Oppo, and
yeah.
Sora
That's
Bulk had to sneak
right.
up on Oppo.
That's right.
Yeah. So, anyways, that wraps this one up. We did between 20 and 30, right?
Yes, we did 40.
We did 20.
Yeah, 20. Or no, we did 10 each, so 20. My bad.
A good 20.
Good
All right.
20.
Yeah. So, anyways, thank y'all for joining. We're probably going to do this again. I'll have to have y'all watch more of his videos. Hopefully, we can get him to debate me soon. But yeah,
Need a
make
gas
sure
mask.
this was the first history ever debate gauntlet. Make sure to go check out Skinny Santa and Mephisto's channels. Like, subscribe, comment, join the Discord, talk to us. It's been your boy Sir Splash, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.